Here we are. It's Friday night, Friday the 13th on mnb.net. We're at the faction server, and we're about to see the mob survival begin. This is a 6-minute battle where Modmaster, admin of the server, decides to throw in as many mobs as possible, as far as I can tell, and the most wicked mobs possible. I understand there's going to be some different mobs than we've seen in the past, so we'll have to see what that means. As you can see, there's dozens of players down in the arena right now. PvP is off, and there's going to be mob spawning here shortly as soon as the event begins. And the task will be to survive for 6 minutes. Those that survive are going to win a prize. So here we have people in P4. We have a few people starting off in very little or nothing at all, so hoping presumably to find gear on the battlefield. There are definitely going to be people dying and things starting in 10 seconds. Here we go. So we have some groups of players forming in the corners, attempting to use a strategy of defense against the mobs. Otherwise, very often they will simply just run around and 3, 2, 1, try to survive. Here it comes, and it's starting off with iron-clad zombies, it looks like. Now, I see each of these come in waves of, looks like about 5 or so, and there's already here probably 50 ironclad zombies in the arena. Lots of players down there for them to fight, to battle, and some players actually go after the mob. Some players just run around and try to survive. So there we have players that are going aggressive, trying to take out mobs, while others are simply running around, attempting to keep their resources as limited as possible. And here we have, who's this down here? That's Revolt, looks like, getting hit by lots and lots of zombies, and he's fighting them off and being attacked by them. But this is just the first wave now. There's going to be many more waves to come, and I'm really excited to see what they're going to be. And it looks like, well, let's see. In the past, it's been diamond zombies. We'll see if iron zombies are followed by diamond zombies. But lots and lots of critters, though there are lots of players as well. And here come the diamond-clad zombies. So far, this is fairly standard. And we've got a couple that's got paycogs in a corner, and it looks like they've broken off. Felt paycogs was too much to handle. Here's some cave spiders, always interesting with their poison, trying to mix up the players and start the slow death of poison, as opposed to simply being ganged by a bunch of tough mobs like zombies or others. Now let's see what's going on here. We have a lot of these guys just dying out here. The cave spider spawners are especially targeted by the players, I've noticed, probably because of the fear of poison. And several players are staying down here and out of the way. The mobs seem to all be going after, looks like these guys over here. So here, who is this right here? Stop, drop, and roll is being attacked by mobs and others as well. So let's see if there's going to be others. Here's some zombies that don't have anything on them right at all. That's a little bit unusual. Normally the mobs that get spawned down here are just totally OP, with all this diamond down here as an example. And more cave spiders coming out here. And, oh, here we go. Now we've got, looks like, wither skeletons that are firing on the players. Wither skeletons are especially dangerous in some ways because you can't outrun them. You have a strategy of simply running around. Hopefully you're not going to be shot by those arrows, but they will continue to hit you. 4 minutes left. We're not even halfway through this event, and here we have the huge slimes beginning to be spawned and immediately caught on fire from god bows or god swords that players are using down in this arena. So here we have just a bunch of different types of creatures all going after it. Looks like one of the slimes has finally been chopped down into smaller pieces, and I'm really excited to see what other types of mobs get spawned here. This is so far fairly standard fare for this event. But lots of mobs. You can see that the name tags of the players are getting fewer and fewer, and players' deaths are ringing up in the chat below. Wow, look at this! Just swarm of zombies all going down here. It looks like they're all following. Looks like Beardy here. Beardy Gift may be the target of their ire. Oh, and look at all these little guys. The little ones are my favorites in terms of danger. They're just so fast. They're deadly. They're hard to hit. They will just sock you up. Look at all these mobs, crazy. And now we have the huge slimes being spawned. These guys, I understand, have 200 health, the same as an ender dragon. And wow, hordes and hordes of cave spiders. Mob Master is showing no mercy to the players down there. Lots of players are surviving only by using god apples. And at this point, it becomes less about killing mobs and just trying to avoid death. These little guys are just so evil, running after corrupt PvP here who's running away. And you can hear it's probably a gapple being eaten right there. This guy's huge and on fire, just absolutely massive. Um, they'll be chopped into smaller slimes eventually, but just hordes and hordes of creatures. What happens if no one survives? I don't know. The players are all over here, and the mobs are all over here as well, just tracking them down. So look at this line of spiders, line of mobs, all coming over here, and player was just taken down right there. Mod Musta and Gigapix both were eaten by slimes, and wow, look at the size of these slimes. So many slimes, so many hearts of damage here that players would have to kill in order to remove. But they're not being removed from the arena. They're just piling up, stacking up more and more mobs, more and more death to be dealt to the players down there. It's hard to even pick up. Here's Liam Zombie. He's doing well, running around here. And let's see who else we've got down here. Can't quite make out a name. People are running around. It's not like they're going to stand posing for pictures with all these mobs going after them. I can hear damage being taken. Looks like Matt Foster was just taken out by a slime. And Skeleton just took out Oblivious PvP. There's a handful of players down here, but they're just being overwhelmed by the sheer number of mobs. So this is a deadly fair. And oh, we have a giant zombie. I haven't seen one of these before. This must be what Modmaster was talking about. There he is. Don't go for me. I'm innocent. I'm just flying around here, guys. But these huge slimes, these what a huge giant zombie there, going after the players. I wonder if players are. It looks like some players are actually down here going after him in turn. So who do we have down here? We have Get Wrecked Mate, who is surrounded by just hordes and hordes of of creatures. Can he survive? He's looking like he's burst out of that pack of enemies, but he's got to be feeling the pain here as slimes, as cave spiders, as diamond-clad zombies just show him no mercy. And now we have, whoa! Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It looks like 8 giant zombies. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is over. Well done. Who has survived? So it looks like amongst the survivors, we have Titans has survived. We have Get Wrecked Mate. We have Corrupt PvP. Very, very nice. And Alpha Wolf Ping seems to have made it. And Matt Foster is just being obnoxious. So that's it for Mob Survival. Each winner is getting 40,000. Well worth it. And for those who were able to survive, well done. Thanks so much.